India's COVID-19 battle is people-driven. Each and every Indian is playing like Team India and fighting this pandemic is the big message that is coming from the Prime Minister. Of course, he talked about and said that why India went ahead and exported HCQ, that is hydroxychloroquine. He has also talked about how there is an overall shift in the approach of the nation, how we are being a more grateful nation towards the sanitation workers, towards our cops, and hence there is a shift in the mindset as India battles this pandemic. We are being joined by Gaurav Chaudhary, who is the Deputy Executive Editor at the Money Control, and Dr. Raghu Ram is the President Association of Surgeons. Raghu Ram, it was important for Prime Minister to highlight there are multiple festivals. You know, there is this month of Ramzan that is going on. The people of minority community are observing fast. Pray for a better India while following the rules and norms of lockdown. The emphasis on following the norms and at the same time indicating perhaps that how post corona world in India and the world will be looking at, you know, that wearing mask, as he said, gamcha will become the new normal.
Yes, absolutely. Good morning. And I think it is during times of crisis that when challenges are thrown at us, that determines the true nature, true mettle of a leader. And Prime Minister Modi has demonstrated once again, and he has once again invoked the Sankalp and the Sanyam, the resolve and the resilience, and asked people to make this a people's movement, which has already started, to fight this war and make it successful. And I think the world's largest experiment in terms of a timely, early, and an effective implementation of the lockdown speaks volumes of his leadership, and he wants to take the people with them in this war against COVID-19. And he has once again thanked the healthcare professionals and also emphasized the importance of social distancing, and also very rightly emphasized not to lower the guard and to keep a constant vigil, and the importance of wearing masks as well. So I think in addition to thanking people, he is taking people along with them, along with the government in fighting this war against COVID.
I'm going to ask you, the indication again here is that the Prime Minister said that we should not be, we have had this mindset for the longest time that that even a small piece of news that comes from the Western world, we try to celebrate that. Well, that prescription may have been given by India in the past. So is that what an indication is that, as we have seen, you know, how multiple vaccines and treatment protocols have come from India, the solutions have come from India. He had appealed to the startups in the past. Prime Minister did that. He had appealed to the various researchers and scientists that please come up with solutions, and the government is out there to help you.
Yes. I think, as far as the situation in the country is concerned, we are much, much better placed than the rest of the world. We are almost on the verge of flattening the curve. The doubling time has increased to 10 days, and the number of people who are recovering is increasing by the day. It's about 20%. And I think all the parameters show that we are doing quite well. And the test positivity rate, that is those who test positive versus, compared with the number of tests conducted, it's roughly about 4.4%. And if you look at the subcontinent, the South Asia, the 8 countries, we represent about 1/5 of the world's population. And to say that we have just about 40,000 cases in this region is a blessing in disguise and compared to the rest of the world. So this early, timely, and effective lockdown has really played a very big, crucial role in preventing the transmission of the coronavirus. In addition to this, I think the Prime Minister has very rightly invoked that people should consider Make in India movement more effective. And there are, I think, two major companies in the country that are working on this. And plasma therapy certainly is very promising, and further trials will certainly prove that this will be an effective way to deal with this whilst we're waiting for the vaccine, which will take about 12 months to 18 months.